Hey, it's me, Sai7. Welcome to part 18 of Omori. We're gonna go ahead and cross the bridge now. Clear bridge stretches across the trench. You want to cross it? Yep. Dude, what is this place? Looks like there's a fishbowl right there. Wait, we were told not to look down. Can we actually look down and like mess up here? No. Dang it. Wow, just look at this place. There's so many cool plants around. I bet Basil would have really liked it here. Basil would have really liked it. Right, guys? Yeah, I'm sure he would have. Huh? Well, what is it? Hey, I have a serious question. Do any of you remember what Basil looks like? Why do you ask that, hero? Let's see here. Basil loves taking care of flowers and taking photos of his friends. He's warm, calm, and gentle. And even when he's upset, he'll always manage a smile. The rest is starting to get a little fuzzy. It's okay. Me too, hero. It's like I still miss him, but it's kind of hard to remember why. That doesn't change anything, right? Even if our memories aren't as strong as they used to be, we still have to save him. Basil's our friend, and more importantly, he needs our help. You're right, Aubrey. I think we've all been apart from Basil for way too long. I'm sure we'll find him, as long as we have Omori to keep us on track. All this time, Basil has been waiting for us. Could be lost, lonely, or scared. I bet he could use a big hug right now. And when we're all together again, we should all give him a big ol' hug. Ah, it's nice to see you two getting along so well for a change. I could hug the both of you right now. What? Now they're embarrassed. Okay. Uh-huh. Me and Kel. Get along? But what are you talking about, hero? Stop being weird. Haha. Relax, you two. I'm just playing around. Hold on, Basil. We're almost there. We'll all be together soon. So I guess that was where we're supposed to stop? We're just gonna get, like, teleported around now? Oh wait, hold on. We have to check to see if we can get through the waterfall. Nope. I know a lot of devs like to hide stuff behind waterfalls because they think they're so slick. Okay, so are we just getting teleported around now? Oh, this looks like a dude. Your memories are not free. To gain a memory, another must be shrouded. And yet, all memories will eventually fade. Perhaps you've already noticed the curse of Deeper Well. What? The curse? Oh, is he talking about how we can't remember, like, Basil's face and stuff? But that was happening even before we entered the well, because that happened in the last resort. Okay, since there's 3 spots to choose from, we'll just start from the left. What is this? With time, what is important will change. You must choose what you will keep and what you will cast away. Not everyone has that choice. Okay. So the first thing we talked to, its name was blank, and this one was empty. Also can't run here. Ooh, what is this? Null. Humans are bounded creatures. Your limits are what define you. What makes you human? What? Didn't you just say our limits? Is there nothing else here? This was all... Oh wait, we can smash this piece. I almost didn't see that. Okay, more jam packets. Okay, now is it possible to go down? No. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's anything there. Actually, let's go to the right. I have a feeling like the way forward is what we're actually supposed to be doing. Got a rain cloud. A creature mumbles gibberish. Okay. Creature mumbles gibberish. Oh wait, am I supposed to be using Omori to talk to these? Oh wow, I am supposed to. Our venue? What if it's up to you? What if it's only up to you? Carry on, dreamer. You're the only one who can. What was that supposed to mean? Absent? The universe is full of questions that you will never answer. Yet, there are also ones that only you can answer. When the truth is revealed, what will you do? The truth? Yeah, I guess we have no idea what's really going on, huh? This is minus. It is selfish to dream for so long when there are those who are expecting you. Time will always move forward. Eventually, the truth will become clear. You know this well, don't you, dreamer? So is this Omori being like chastised for being a shut-in for years and kind of leaving his friends behind? All of this is like within himself, so it's a cipher. The sun shined brighter when she was here. When who? Yeah, I don't know what that's talking about. Hold up. Didn't we go... Oh no, this was the only path. Yeah. This is really interesting. I don't know what exactly to expect here. But it's getting a little ominous. Look, their hands on the wall. Yeah, there was that shadow again. A long time has passed since you have ventured this far. Deeper layers of his world open up as the dreamer grows more desperate. Even imagination is limited. You have questions that I can answer. Answers that you have forgotten. I will lay them out for you. If you are curious, you will choose. Do I only get to choose one of these? What am I most curious about? I would say white space. You'd like to know more about white space? Yeah. To be in white space is to be nothing. White space is emptiness, a home without warmth, a place to survive, but not to live. Even still, your conscience cannot be erased. It will always find a way in. Even in white space, it will take the form, and if one wills it, something will be formed to subdue it. A hanging black light bulb, the repression of an idea. Yes. Perhaps it is time to admit that you are human, dreamer. Is there anything else you'd like to know more about? Oh, cool. So I can actually see these. Okay, so got the lost friend. You'd like to know more about your lost friend. The friend you have lost is not in this world. The day he was removed, he was reborn elsewhere. He is special to you. A string of fate ties you two together. You cannot leave that place alone. To retrieve him, you'll have to remove yourself as well, but in a way that is natural for this world. For headspace. Oh, so is headspace what all of this is called? This, like, dream world? Okay. This journey is nearing its end. You already know what you have to do, dreamer. Yeah, I know I have to backtrack, but I hope I'll be able to still do that. I hope I'm actually not towards the end of the game. Okay, let's learn about the big yellow cat. Before this world was created, there existed 3 great creatures. The oldest, the wisest, and the favorite. The oldest is alive, but not the same as he once was. Age has removed his conscience, and he has evolved into a parasite within himself. He lives here, just beyond this cavern. The wisest, against her reason, committed an act that opposed the dreamer's will. It is an act that is not even known to me. As a result, she was stripped of her wisdom and banished to isolation. A special prison somewhere deep down. The last and favorite, the big yellow cat, was chosen to watch over the dreamer's most precious room. He remains the dreamer's favorite even to this day, watching diligently, waiting for something to happen. You have listened well. I have granted you knowledge, but know that I can also grant you power here. There's a challenge that will aid you greatly in this world. It is simple without thought, and if you succeed, I will be gone as well. I offer you this sacrifice. Will you take this opportunity? I guess. I understand. Stand very still, dreamer. But what happens if I move? Oh, it won't let me. Dang it. Okay, I'm all alone. Maybe I should switch up my skills. Maybe? I don't know. It's a fruit. A red juicy apple hangs from this tree. Would you like to eat the apple? Hey, but that's me. Or the real one. Oh, so is this supposed to be like a forbidden knowledge thing? Okay. We'll eat it. Ew, that noise is so gross. Omori gained 50 heart, 50 juice, 10 attack, 10 defense, 10 speed. A branch coral. It is not alive. Huh. We saw that picture of him in the water before, but that time it was red. I think when we saw it was when we jumped in to save Basil in the lake. Yeah, still can't go down the waterfall. Okay, so this is where the oldest is supposed to be. I'm glad we learned about the cat there. I was wondering what that was. What are these? Okay, when I interact with it, it makes like a noise. Huh. Mute. An unhallowed burden has been placed upon you. You have the power to change the future. What will you do, dreamer? What will you do? I don't know. It means there has to be some kind of like catalyst for a choice, right? And I think that's gonna be figuring out what happened to Mary and how Basil is connected to it. That's my best guess. I'm gonna make an extra save. I don't know. Because if this actually is like the end, then I'll use the previous save to do my backtracking. And here's a whale. Oh, I think one of the keys is supposed to be in a whale, right? Let me check real quick. Yeah, W is supposed to be in the gut of a whale. So we have to kill this? Whale, hello there, friends. The name is Humphrey. What brings you here to my humble little cave? Oh, hello, Humphrey. We're just looking for someone. Sorry if we're bothering you. Oh no, not at all, children. I do love visitors. In fact, you are the second group to visit me today. The first was just a girl, a very loud girl with a big red bow. Oh no, sweetheart. Doesn't that sound like someone we know? Huh. Is sweetheart here? Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? On the tip of my tongue. Oh, he's gonna eat us. Yeah, yeah. That's a joke, it is. She is inside me, you see. She's inside you? Why, yes. She's visiting my guests, for I am also home to a family of sea witches. We spend our time together, chatting and chuckling. It's so fun to hear about their daily antics. Sometimes they're even so kind as to bring me my meals. Much easier for them, you see. They are closer to my belly than I. In fact, I'm sure they'd love even more visitors. Here, let me lower the bridge for you. My apologies. The first guest seems to be causing some indigestion. Bleh. Okay, yeah. I guess his tongue is a bridge. Why not? Humphrey. Whoa, Humphrey's belly is huge. Sure looks easy to get lost in here. I bet if I yell, it'd make an echo. Echo, 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 echo. Ah! Where'd you come from? Whale, come to my lair. Are you surprised to see me? I am always here. I'm inside me and all around you. I'm everywhere. Or I am just here. Wow, that's so cool, Humphrey. I wish I could do that. It's kind of gross if you ask me. I'm with Aubrey, that's weird. Wow, so rude. There are many ways to go. Where should we even start? Left. Right. Up. Around. Does it matter? It's all forward, isn't it? Just pick one. It's easy. Oh, he's not wrong. Oh, we actually get to hold this. Hi, I'm Humphrey, your all-access pass to Humphrey, aka Slime Girl's lair. Strictly speaking, I guess I'm what you humans call an elevator. Unfortunately, we can only take one appointment at a time, so you have to wait your turn. Though, if you can find me a slimy key card, I might be able to pull some strings for you. Nyak nyak. So we'll just go left. What is this? Waste. Okay. Oops, not what I wanted. Why is this in a whale? Oh, hello, Marina. Are you here to steal my things again? Well, not this time. I prepared something extra special for you today. Foo foo foo. As you know, I am a very busy person. But alas, you are my sister. I'll grant you access to my room if you are able to solve my little gift. Hope to see you soon, darling. If you're still alive, that is. Should have had like a maniacal laugh after that. A bomb? What? Type puzzle, theme memorization, and difficulty hard. I want to activate this puzzle. Do not choose another puzzle until it is solved. Okay, maybe we don't start off with the hard one? The wise Humphrey. Well, hello there, friends. Puzzles aren't everyone's forte. If you get stuck, I can help you out a little. Or maybe a lot. preparing the entrance for an exciting new attraction, but it's not ready yet. You should come back later. Like, tomorrow later. Gee, you popped in just as I was in the middle of fixing up this tube. Okay, so yeah, that doesn't work. Can I go in this one? No. Okay, so we can save. I'm guessing we're about to get into like some fights and stuff. Yeah, I'll go ahead and heal. Some questionable gelatin. Oh yeah, we'll talk to Mary. Now, Omori, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking to yourself, wow, sis, this is a weird place to set up a picnic. Well, let me tell you. It may be recommended to only set up picnics in normal places like in forests or campsites. But, where's the fun in that? What if I want to study the anatomy of a whale while I eat? Then what? Expand your mind, Omori. I need to set an example for my sometimes boring little brother. Ow. It's strange that those mirrors haven't changed at all. So puzzle, the pattern, the difficulty is easy. Puzzle, multiple choice, medium. Okay, we'll start with the easy one. But actually, I'm a psycho, so we'll go with the hard one. What is this? We want to cut the red wire. Oh, so we have to figure out which one to cut? I'm guessing by going down here. What does this show us? Oh wait, 1, 2, 3? Does that mean I'm just supposed to go over here first? Wait, I don't know. Oh wait, or maybe this is 1. Okay, I don't know if I did that right at all. Ah, finally, a room without a waterfall. This bright white light is perfect for my summer tan. Wait, I don't think I did that right. Hold up. Okay, so there's 2 of these in this room. I think that's what this is supposed to be. And then 3 of them. And then 1. Okay, what? I don't know what this puzzle wants me to do. Yeah, none of that's changed. Or wait, does this just take me to a room with 1? No. Okay, so I didn't notice before, but the background here, for the waterfall, does change color. Okay, so the main room's blue. Wait, what? Why does it just take me to the same room? Okay, we'll see what happens when I fight these. A worm bot. Whoa. Just one hit Aubrey. It's almost dead though. Jeez, what the heck? Okay, that one was blue. I don't know if that matters at all. Wait, we can use hero skill. Alright, good as new. Okay, I don't get the sense that their color really means anything here. Now, the good thing about taking these down though is that they give a ton of XP. Okay, so Hero doesn't die in one hit. Yeah, I have no idea what this is telling me. I need to fight these ones for some reason too. I'm actually really confused by this. I guess what I could technically do is save it, cut a wire, and then if it blows up, I'll just reload. Or I won't miss anything. Okay, so this just takes us back here. Left. Doesn't do anything either. I don't know what this is supposed to be showing me. I guess we can also talk to the wise Humphrey too. I mean, we saw the... Here, let's cut this. Oh, do we have to cut them in order? Actually, see if anything changes down here. But I want to see if it resets, if the wires reset. Okay, they don't. Ain't nothing there changed. Okay, so now it's red. Does that mean the red wire next? Okay, maybe. So far, so good. But honestly, don't really know why. It's supposed to be green, red, blue, white? Is that what I'm getting? Maybe blue should have been first. Yep, okay, we messed up. Oh, it just reduces our HP to 1? Okay. Okay, we'll ask the wisest Humphrey because I don't know what I'm doing. A Humphrey hint for 300 clams. Alright. Delicious. He ate them. Here's your hint. I'll only say it once. A wise Humphrey once said, count your enemies to reveal the path. Then on your journey, observe the falling water. Okay, well, I figured that, right? So if there's 2 of them here, and that means the blue one is the second one? Is that it? Okay, so blue's second, I guess. Three would be green. Okay, so 1's red, 3 is green, 2 is blue, and a 0 is white. Right? Hold up, okay, 2's blue. I need to go over this again. Yeah, 3's green. What is 4? There's 4 wires. Does that mean white is just last then? Hold up. Okay, so 1 is red. 2 is blue. 3 is green. And then 0 was white? Okay, so maybe white goes first. since it's 0. Okay, so 0. And the 1. 2. Okay, no? Okay, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of lost here. Like, just a bit. Actually, let's do a test. Maybe there are, like, more than one enemy when we go into this fight? Or when we actually fight these guys? Okay, yeah, so there's only 2 here. I mean, I guess if nothing else, at least I'm getting some really good levels, huh? What I don't get is what these teleporters tell me. Because why does both the left and the right take me to just this room? I go forward. How do we get this? Oh, whoops. I want to heal. Maybe it's like, that's the first room. So the first room is... There's 2 enemies? And it's blue. Wait, hold on. I think my problem right now is I don't know which one's actually supposed to be first. Or cutting the wires. Because there's no enemies in the room that's white. I don't know if that means that's the 4th one or if that's the first one for wires to cut. Okay. I'm gonna try something else now. I actually need to write this down. So the first room was blue. The second room is green. Third room's red. I feel like I've tried this, because now this comes out to be blue, green, red. Oh my gosh, okay. So it goes based on the room number rather than the enemies. Okay. Oh, we got the toughest one out of the way. I actually want to heal now. And we'll save and give my brain a rest by doing the easy one. Alright, let's see what this is. Kerkra. Lab work in progress. Disturb it sparingly. Okay. Yes. Have you tried turning it off and back on again? This is Humphrey to Humphrey. Do you read me? According to our test, it would seem that sprout moles grow from tofu. No way. Who knew? Oh my, surely these numbers aren't correct. Wait, does that mean sprout moles eat them baby cells as tofu? I'm gonna have to think about this. Oh my, surely these numbers aren't correct. Oh wait, it seems that I've miscalculated. I guess they're not. Okay. We understand so little about this world, so we study it. Yet our research just fills us with even more questions. It's an endless and fruitless cycle. These results are quite unexpected. With this knowledge, I just may be able to find the cure for mortality. Guess I can press these. That's what I'm saying. According to the live feed, she's working hard on something in her workshop. Yeah, okay. I'll keep an eye on it. It's tough to get any actual work done around here, since Molly's always messing with our research. I wish I was assigned to Medusa's quadrant. That's where they assign all the work hard, play hard types. I hear they even have a water slide. Of course. Calculations are so simple when you put it that way. If I multiply the result, subtract by infinity, then divide by 0, and carry the 1, that would bring me to an imaginary number. Okay. Hey, can I talk to this guy through the glass? Oh, no. Wait, is there even, like... Okay, I don't know what the purpose of these rooms are right now. Nuclear waste? Sweep, sweep, sweep. Greetings, visitors. Would you like to see something cool? This machine here can perform a remote teleportation. With the power of modern technology, I can send the sprout mole to the other side of the grid. Take a look. What? An error? Someone must have messed with the program. Sigh. It's probably Molly again. She always pulls stunts like this. Dang it, Molly. Everything worked so perfectly this morning. Wait, so is this just supposed to be showing me the first spot? I feel like I should write these down. Even though I think I could do this by memory. Kinda don't want to. Okay. Oh, here's two. Hey there, visitors. I've been leading an experiment on Humphrey through Humphrey movement. You've come just in time to watch us conduct our final test. He's going in. Are you ready, gang? Let's do it just like we practiced. Okay, now what? This wasn't in my plans. Where'd everybody go? Okay. An unfinished bag of potato chips. Hey, we should finish them then. Okay, so this is 2. Oof. Eh? Huh? What are you looking at me like that for? Can you see that I'm busy? Actually, I just got an idea. On second thought, can one of you kids try running through these metal plates for me? I just want to test something. Why don't you discuss it amongst yourselves and vote? We should help Humphrey with his experiment. Saying Kellen. What? Why do I gotta do it? Fine, but I don't have a good feeling about this. Oh my god. He actually takes damage. Actually is taking a bit of damage. Okay. Aha! I knew one of these spikes was broken. If I had a cup of coffee right now, I would sip it. Thanks for voluntarily risking your life. Well, I guess now I gotta go fix it. That's messed up. You sent a kid in to do that? Okay, that's 3. Oh, he's actually going in. Hold up. Oh, is this the same thing? I want him to fix it and like spike himself. Ah, hello visitors. After months upon months of hard work and toil, I've successfully created the first ever Humphrey hologram machine. Don't they look just like the real thing? Sniff. Couldn't be more proud. Wait, do they? Molly told me to stand here, but I don't know why. Okay, well, that's 4. Wait, what? That's not all of them, though. Go on. We believe in you. Okay. Alright, nice, we got it. I thought I was gonna have to memorize the pattern for all 9 blocks. 4 is easy. Actually, I didn't need to write that down at all. Puzzle multiple choice medium. You want to input the password. What is the password? Okay, I'm actually not gonna do it. Okay, we'll heal since Kel got beat up. And then save again, because you never know. We got a mailbox. I think that might be a weapon. Oh, it is. So it raises her attack by 4? Yeah, I like that. Hey, it's these guys again. Oh, we have to use Hero. Work your magic, Hero. Yep. Ahem. Greetings, Sir Conveyor Bot. My companions and I require your assistance in changing the directions of your conveyors. Will you and your friends please aid us? This is a nice person. Get lost. Huh? That's strange. That worked so well before. Don't be so down, Hero. He's probably just got his gears all mixed up or something. Could you say that any louder? He's gonna get even more mad at us. Hey, Scrap Heap. You'll turn those belts around for us, won't you? This is... rude person. Just like Molly. I can't believe that worked. Well, what do you know? Looks like I'm pretty good at this charm thing, too. Wait, what? A water mimic? Dude, water? I get the feeling this one might be a little tough. Oh wait, what? Ooh, big damage. Wait, what? It just healed me. Oh no, now I feel bad for killing it. We learn Stare. And Share Food. But didn't we learn some other skills from the people? Hold up. So Stare reduces all of a foe's stats. Cost is 45. Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe. Oh yeah, we got Mash on her. If this skill defeats a foe, recover 100% juice. Yeah, I don't know how useful that's gonna be. And Share Food. Hero and a friend recover some heart. This looks like a job for Aubrey. Oh, there's a key in here. Wait, is it one we need? I can't... looks like a T. Okay, I hope it's a T. Oh, it's a V. We don't need this. Okay, I don't know where this teleporter will take us. So I don't know if we actually want to activate this right now. Aha, I was right. We got homework. Oh. The bane of every child's existence. Where starts sad in battle? Man, I never thought homework was that bad. Honestly, it just kind of felt like a waste of time. Oh, it shows us what it changes. Okay. Hey look, this camera's taking live footage of us. Say cheese. Aw, we look so cute. Eh. Almost makes you wish we had a camera. Eh, don't worry. We have loads of pictures of us, don't we? We have pictures of us? Where? But only when we least expect it. What are you talking about, Kel? Something special. About everyone living their own lives. Being kind of weird. Huh? Nah, never mind. Probably nothing. Let's keep moving forward. We gotta figure out the solution to these puzzles. That bomb could blow any second. Dang, he was remembering Basil. Why Basil took photos. Okay, so there's another bot over there. I guess we gotta cut to... Okay, so where does this portal go to? Oh. Okay, that's not what I wanted. At least now we can just completely run through here, right? Look, can I go up here? Oh, there's a face here. I saw the stairs and I was wondering, like, what is here? Hey, we got some spaghetti. Hey, who's putting spaghetti in watermelons? Kind of weird. Oh, we only show up for like a second. That's kind of cool. There's like a little delay when you're on the conveyor belt before you can actually move. So I kept on going down rather than going to the right and down, like what I was trying to do. Oh wait, so are we on the conveyors we saw earlier when we passed by? Good thing I checked before writing this M, or else I would have almost written another B. Could have been pretty bad, huh? This must be for one of Molly's crazy puzzles again. The girl loves to play games too much. If she would just focus, she could probably do so much good for the world. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to switch places with the one on your right. When I say you're right, I mean you, as in the person standing in front of me, not some hypothetical observer watching us from behind a screen. Wait, what? Molly told us to write letters on our back and stand in this order. At least, I think it was this order. Okay, so what is it? We've got O, B, wait, O, B, O, B? O, M. Oh, so it's bomb, B-O. Wait, what? Okay, now I'm confusing myself. Oh, it's boom. Boom. Okay. Wait, can I grab any of these? Also, what if I step on this? Oh, I can't. Okay, so the password is boom. Okay, those are some fun puzzles. Hey, we did it. It's sweetheart. How long is this going to take? I don't have all day. My work takes patience. Stop talking, darling. I need to concentrate. How about now? Almost done, darling. And finished. At last. My greatest invention is complete. It's another sweetheart. Now speak. Speak, my beautiful robot. Robo heart. Oh. Well, that doesn't sound right. Something must be off with the code. Because you made me rush my work. Instead of to love, it must now be programmed to kill. Don't blame this on me. She's your robot. Thanks to you, my hopes of finding true love have been shattered. You've disappointed me greatly. I'm storming off. My, what a handful. Well, she's not my problem now. Wait, she's just gonna let this thing roam free now? Ah, I almost forgot. That girl, she owes me payment. Must catch her again before she leaves. Oh, sweetheart, what a psychopath. Okay, so I guess we got one area done. So I think I'll go ahead and save and call it for this part. And then the next part, we'll continue exploring Humphrey to find these slime girls. So that'll be a ton of fun, and I'll see you then. Peace!